is very windy. I'm very sorry. Dave and I brought Arthur to Ivesley just to do a little bit of being able to canter him a bit more and just maybe pop him over a few small fences, just to see how he feels, where his brain's at. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do a proper intro. I'm crapping myself, if I'm honest. The last time I was here, obviously, I went over his head, so yeah, got my body protector on. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will add that Dave is on him first because I've lost my bottle, so he's just helping me out a bit. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes, I suppose. Okay, so I didn't, I just forgot to update yesterday. I had a really bad headache when we got back. So I just didn't really think of doing it. So Arthur was very calm. So usually if I take him cross country, he would do everything I wanted him to do, but he would just be a bit he would be quite zazzy, quite spooky. He wasn't that at all. And he actually had his ears pricked quite a lot of the time, which is also not normally like him. I couldn't get over the difference in his trot and his canter. The fact that he is just so naturally balanced and you don't have to do anything with the reins. He's just so balanced himself, which I was really happy about, and it's really, really nice to have him pulling into the jumps again. Obviously, Arthur is used to doing between 80 and a metre, so what I did yesterday was tiny. But it was mainly because he's had his hoof balance addressed, obviously about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I've got to keep that in mind because that was the first time that he jumped since he had his hoof balance addressed. And since his kissing spines were medicated, actually. But it was a lot more of it was to do with me, so I've just totally lost my bottle, totally. And I even panicked over the tiny ones. It's unfair to put Arthur, even though he was capable of doing it, it was unfair to put him to a larger fence and me probably flapping around like a chicken or being very defensive. I've just got to start from lower down where it doesn't really matter. But he did give me confidence to do some slightly bigger fences, and he was great. He was so good, he was so keen, but he was happy. Normally what he would do when you jump down bank or go down bank, he would rush, so I never liked to canter him down bank, whereas my husband cantered him down bank, no bother. I did as well, and he was totally fine. Arthur's always got a bee in his bonnet about cantering downhill, so it must have been the kissing spines. It must have been. I've always hated cantering, right from when I first got him. I hated cantering him down bank. He was totally fine yesterday. He was totally happy. So yeah, I do feel like there is still something going on. But this is because he feels like how he would normally feel, but I feel that that's not right as such. My husband thinks he feels great. But my husband is a better rider than me, and he's naturally more confident, whereas Arthur really feeds off that confidence. But he thinks that he feels the best he's ever felt, and he did actually take him over a few bigger fences, but I wasn't actually around to see it. He took photographs of what he jumped. Nothing like huge, but just bigger than what I was doing. So yeah, whether it's the PSSM, I don't know. Bloods on Monday. Whether it's his stifles, I don't know. I'm not convinced it is, because this lack of energy that I sometimes feel is very on and off, and it was pretty much gone last year, and that's when I was probably the most active with Arthur, so that's when he got the most exercise. So yeah, just gotta keep going, but it was very successful. I just feel a little bit down that I dare not jump across pole anymore, but it is what it is. It's not like he's going to be doing a lot more of that. I just wanted to assess where his mindset was at. I'm quite good at plugging into Arthur, and he was definitely happy yesterday. He didn't escalate the situation in terms of spookiness or stress. He was just happy the whole way through. It was so nice to take him for a canter and to just feel totally at ease with him. Yeah, it's just not something I'm massively used to. it's the first time I've actually really gone off myself, to be honest. Normally I'm clung to Dave and Jackson, and I won't ride away from them or anything like that. So yesterday was probably one of the first times in ages where I've actually just gone off on my own that didn't involve a competition. But yeah, I'll just keep updating you guys when something new happens. But thanks, bye for now.